Hey guys, what's up? Matthew here, and today I have the brand new Apple iPhone 12 Pro. My dad finally got a new phone and he has upgraded from his old iPhone 6, and he has literally doubled the number of iPhone models. Also, if you couldn't tell from the event, this year's iPhone's breakthrough new feature is 5G, sponsored by Verizon. And without any further ado, let's unbox it. It's now time for the ever so satisfying peel. Oh, that felt good. And there's the box. As you can see, this year's phones have a new design for the box as well. It's a physically thinner box, and that's because they no longer include headphones or the charging brick inside the box. They claim this is for environmental reasons and also for a smaller volume, so it costs less to ship and you can ship more, which is better for the environment. Okay, so now it is time to open the box. So for the moment of truth, ta-da, and there is the beautiful iPhone 12. We have it in Pacific Blue. Oh, I don't even want to touch it. I'm going to leave fingerprints all over it. Okay, there's a screen protector on the other side. So here's another satisfying peel. That wasn't as satisfying as the box itself. But here is the phone. We're going to put this aside for now. We're going to look at what's inside the box. So inside of the manual, you have your SIM eject tool. You have some manuals in both French and English because we're in Canada. And you got one Apple sticker instead of two. You also get a Lightning to USB cable rather than the USB-A to Lightning cable, so that's different now. But we'll put that aside, and for now, we will go to the phone. And this is the iPhone 12 Pro. Specifically, my dad got it in the Pacific Blue. This is the new color. It has stainless steel around and a matte, I think this is glass, on the back. I'm afraid to touch the screen. The back is matte, so there's not that many fingerprints. Although there are actually some. The front, I haven't touched it yet because I'm scared. Let's go to some BRoll of close-ups of this beautiful, gorgeous phone. Now it's time for the moment of truth to power on the iPhone 12 Pro for the very first time. It's turning on. Oh, this is exciting. I haven't touched the screen yet. I'm going to touch it for the first time. I did it. I touched it. Hello. Hello to you too. So we'll swipe up and open. The matte finish on the back doesn't collect as many fingerprints compared to this monstrosity of my iPhone XS Max. But you can still visibly see some fingerprints at certain angles. But the feel is much better than the bare glass in my personal opinion. Also, the square edges do have a nice grip to them. They're a bit sharp at first, but I feel like I can get used to this. Or, well, my dad will get used to this, not me. So now it's time for my final first impressions of the iPhone 12 Pro. So compared to my current iPhone XS Max, I'm not going to compare it to my dad's old 6. It's way too sad. This iPhone 12 Pro has a 6.1 inch display, while the iPhone XS Max has a 6.5 inch display. But the footprint isn't substantial and the screen size isn't the difference isn't as big as it sounds. It's actually very small, especially when you don't have them side by side like I do have right here. Other major differences is that now we have the boxed off design, kind of like the iPad Pro. I think it's a bit more modern. It's a bit sharp, so it might take some time to get used to, but I feel like I could easily get used to this if I had one. Haha. Also, what's new is that, well, this is from the iPhone 11 Pro, is that the newer iPhones, starting from the 11 Pro, have 3 cameras rather than 2 cameras. So that's really great because I love photography and cameras are cool. But other than that, these two phones aren't that different. If you have an iPhone 10 or later, honestly, this is a nice upgrade, but not very necessary. If you're like my dad and have an iPhone 6, this is definitely a great phone. And no matter what phone you have currently, and if you get this phone, you'll definitely be happy with it. But that's all I really have for now. Be sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment of what you think of the iPhone 12 Pro. And I'll see you in the next video, whatever video that may be, because there's no consistency on this channel. Bye-bye. Faster, or is it just... No, it's about the same speed. This phone feels substantially smaller, though. So now it's time for my final first impressions to the brand new iPhone 12 Pro. So here I have my iPhone 12, I wish.